We're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team with...
And the shot!
And it's Spence.
Rice. That's very neat. And that has been cleared. Rice,
Spread out to the left.
that is lovely.
Bellingham. Spence. Bellingham.
Rice. Kane! Paredes gets rid without sophistication.
Gordon. Anderson.
And here's Gordon. Goes for a shot! That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. McAllister tries to clip, and the shot! Deftly away.
Spence forwards and with intent. Chance here to counter.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's shifting through the gears here.
Succumbs to the pressure.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Acuna. And he's heaved it away. Rice.
McAllister.
De Paul. Romero. Gahey, aim forwards.
Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Romero gets over and intercepts. Senesi. McAllister.
Senesi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Stones gently done.
Anderson. And it's Kane. Bellingham. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Moved on forwards. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. Now it's De Paul. Romero. Romero tries making a foray down the right. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Messi goes short. De Paul. And it's played forward. And it's Messi. Time to deliver. And here's De Paul. Played out wide. He's being urged to shoot. Played into the middle. Gahey with the clearance. Rice. Out to the left it goes. Cross in, looks like a good one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham. Lovely ball. Chance, surely!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Now, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Paredes. De Paul.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Messi. There's the delivery. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Spence. Anderson. Foden. White charging forward down that flank. Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! England have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Senesi is there, and he can get that clear.
And it's Bellingham. White. So it's going to be another corner. Clearance is short. Here it is over the line. Bellingham. Gordon. Plays it out wide.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Otamendi shifted upfield. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Rice, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi. It's Rodrigo De Paul. Romero.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
To Paul! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. De Paul with the foul. Simeone tries a measured ball. Acuna. McAllister. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been knocked clear. Simeone. Paredes. De Paul. Messi. Paredes. Back into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Alvarez. Messi played out towards the right wing.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Here's McAllister. Played back in. Paredes. Acuna. Simeone.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Rice. England have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intent.
It's Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Simeone. And here's Alvarez.
He could be...
Alvarez! Spence attempts a clearance.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Gordon. Spence. And here's Gordon. And he's picked out the run. Gordon. Alvarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Gehi cuts it out. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Crossed into the box. And that was asking just too much of him. And it's played forward. Senesi. England have got themselves in front very early here. Well read, nice interception. Alvarez. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Simeone. Simeone! And he's there to clear it. He has found the way through. And he's found the way past. Now that's well seen too. Otamendi. Paredes. Otamendi came forwards. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Plays it through. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Messi. Paredes. Acuna. And he cuts out the supply. Kane, that's an imaginative pass. That's going to go a long way. Simeone. Now it's Simeone. That's it, nicely shaped. And Messi! Alvarez. So who's he picking out? Simeone. Oh, it's come loose. Over to the left. Kane. And here's Foden. Rice. Clipped into space. Get a throw in. Stones. Now it's Kane. Proves too strong. He's through here. Now it's Simeone. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Acuna looks to the other side. Romero, De Paul, Messi elects to cross. Spence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Romero. White. Bellingham. Acuna. Otamendi. Paredes. McAllister. Forward it goes. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Rice. Gehi. Rice. Stones. Spence looks to get on the end of this. And it's Messi. He is through here. Gehi. And here's Kane. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Kane. Simeone. Paredes. McAllister. Senesi gently done. Gehi makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Spence goes on a run down the left wing. Kane. Rice. And here's Gordon. Gordon, that's a delicate pass. And that has been cleared. Spence crossed in once more. Romero. Now it's to Paul. Calmly anticipates. Gehi. Rice. Gordon. Kane. And he's running through. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. De Paul. Romero. And it's Messi. De Paul. Romero. Nice control. Messi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Goes down, but nothing given. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Gordon played out to the left flank. That's good play. Gordon. Rice. Spence. Great work on the overlap. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Simeone. Otamendi. Otamendi goes forward. The pass has gone astray. That's overhit. Produces a cross. It's a mighty effort! Paredes with the clearance. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Brilliantly cut out.
Romero is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Moved on forwards. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's de Paul. And here's Alvarez. Messi tries to get it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Gehi getting this one clear. Played it again. Pickford deals with that nice and simple. Gordon. Gehi. Rice. Rice forwards and with intent. Otamendi. De Paul. De Paul shifted upfield. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Alvarez. Simeone.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Acuna. He is just caressing the ball. And he's got his cross in.
No, that's not going to find its target.
McAllister. Acuna. Anderson aim forwards. Foden. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's a throw. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Bellingham. White picks it up now. Otamendi with the clearance. Anderson. Gehi. Spencer's cross. Martinez claims it without any fuss. Foden. White. Rice. And here's Kane. Kane, oh, good spread. Acuna is there, and he can get that clear. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. And here's de Paul. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foden! And the ball's come loose here. Kane. He gets his head on it!
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Romero. Otamendi gently done. White. Gehi. Spence. Yehi. Spence. Spence chooses to go cross-field. Bellingham. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred, whilst just lacking in accuracy. De Paul, and it's Messi. Romero. That's tidy. De Paul. Paredes. Messi. Alvarez. White gets it clear. Rice. Anderson. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Spence. Spence played over towards the opposite flank. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Good. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gordon is offering a wry smile there.
Decent chance! Simeone. Acuna. Senesi forwards and with intent. Rice spread out to the left. Senesi. Senesi gently done. Acuna. Simeone. Yehi cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Spence. Rice. Spence goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Gordon. Picks it up out wide. Very nicely done. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. That's a throw. Now it's Gordon. Nicely intercepted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's gone back to the keeper. Stones. Foden. And here's Kane. And here's Gordon.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Moved on forwards. Messi shoots! And yes, it's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gordon. Now it's Foden. Foden! Simeone shifted upfield. And it's Rice. Oh, nice touch. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Wonderful save by Martinez. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And that's a throw-in. Simeone. Senesi. Simeone. Messi chasing after it. Oh, sweet feet. De Paul. Bellingham. White carries the ball down the right. Foden. And it's White. That's a cute ball. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Rice wins the duel this time. Gordon providing an outlet on that flank. And they've got rid. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
That's really well manoeuvred. Otamendi. Yehi. Stones. Anderson. Spence. And he goes cross-field. Bellingham. Kane. Bellingham. Rice. Now it's Gordon. Great challenge, time to perfection. De Paul, aim forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Romero. He's in plenty of space here. Messi, in by Messi. Yehi shifted upfield. Rice. Rice, gently done. Danger averted for now. In it comes. And he's there to get rid. And it's Rice. Showing good feet. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. White. Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? And he decides to cross it. Cleared away. Lovely bit of skill. Rice. Looking for a decent ball in. Foden. Bellingham. And here's Foden.
Now this could be...
It's Kane!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
White. Now it's Bellingham. And it's White.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that is a good...
Foden! Martinez.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Gordon.
Chance for a shot!
He's done very well to get to that.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Up he goes!
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Stones moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined.
Now it's Simeone.
Acuna.
De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Messi.
Looking here to chip it through. And it's hoisted clear.
Messi.
Plays it short.
And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yehi. Spence.
Nice physical challenge.
De Paul.
Making good progress on the right-hand side. Stones. And it's played forward.
White. McAllister. Senesi.
Acuna forwards and with intent.
Alvarez
Is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Kane. Gordon. He can run onto that. Otamendi can get it clear. Paredes aim forwards.
And here's Alvarez.
Tries a deft little ball.
Spence.
Tries to clear.
Now it's Messi. Messi.
Oh, it's played into the area. Not one of his best.
Yehi.
Shifted upfield. England to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward.
Spence. Anderson. Gordon.
And here's Kane. Oh, just skips Foden! It's a loose ball. Could be danger here.
Big chance!
Yes! Any thoughts on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And now he has two.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. De Paul. Messi. De Paul. And it's Messi. Cross goes in there. That is a brilliant interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Gordon. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, it's come loose. De Paul, gently done. Romero. And here's Messi. He's found a way through. Bellingham.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gordon. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Foden. There's the shot!
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Acuna. Now that's well seen too. Stones. White. Foden. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Gordon. Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. Cleared without complication. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Senesi gets it away. Can he finish? White. Ambitious ball here. Cleared away. It's a throw-in. Messi. Senesi. McAllister moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Simeone. Acuna going full steam ahead down the left flank. McAllister. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now that's a fine challenge. That'll be a throw. Simeone. Simeone. Acuna chips it through. And it's played forward. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone! Oh, taken with style. Argentina are level.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, here is the raid we were told to expect.
De Paul. Otamendi. Up towards the front line. Stones clears it away. Spence. Rice.
And here's Kane.
Bellingham. Messi.
Argentina can break now. Paredes.
Forwards and with intent.
Played out to the right.
Romero.
Now here's the delivery. Real chance! That's got him rattled. And it's hoisted clear.
Rice. Foden. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Romero. McAllister. Acuna, gently done.
Cleared away.
Thinks one through. White getting this one clear. De Paul. Gordon.
And now the breakaway.
And it's Spence. Calmly anticipates. And the first 45 minutes are up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half.
De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Gahey cuts it out. Spence. And it's Bellingham.
And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gahey gets across to intercept that.
Rice. Gehi. Anderson. Rice. Over to the left. Oh, nice touch. And here's Gordon. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone direct. It's hit the crossbar. Wonderful save by Martinez. And here's shooting chance. Foden. And again. They've played it short. That's very neat. Crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out to the right. McAllister. Romero. Otamendi. Moved on forwards. Simeone. Gehi does really well to win the ball there. Anderson. Gehi. Rice. Well-timed, excellent interception. Spence. Anderson. Gordon. And here's Kane. Now it's Foden. Out towards the flank. And he's robbed. Foden! Alvarez. Romero. De Paul. Aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gordon. He's going to be disappointed with that. Alvarez. Played out to the right. And here's De Paul. De Paul with the cross. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's McAllister. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The ball goes in. White with the clearance. McAllister. And that has been clubbed away. Messi. Romero. Great run on the overlap here. Out of play for a throw. Messi. Spence. Gehi. Stones.
Spence.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it.
Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Rice. Played towards the other side. White. And it's played forward. Foden. Anderson. Gordon, played out to the left flank. That's tidy. He whips it across. And back out it comes. Rice. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Rice really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
Foden, played over towards the opposite flank. Rice, played out towards the right wing. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Stones. White. Bellingham. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Foden. And it's White.
Oh, that's neat.
White.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Rice. Bellingham.
And here's Kane. It's Kane! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Romero. Messi. Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Stones. Anderson. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. Alvarez. Spread out to the left.
Ah, such a clever touch.
De Paul. McAllister.
Out to the left it goes.
He's on it. Can he?
Alvarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Alvarez.
Applies the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paredes. Otamendi shifted upfield. Acuna looking to hit the byline here.
Climbs up big!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Spence. Spence, gently done. And here's Kane, Foden, and it's right.
Too much on that, it's gone out.
Otamendi shifted upfield. Moved on forwards.
That's good play. Messi's cross. That's not going far. Argentina have reclaimed it. Messi. Paredes. Oh, good spread.
Senesi cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Romero.
He is just caressing the ball. Messi might be dangerous.
Simeone!
Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Argentina, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Argentina go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Gordon gets into a good position. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gordon has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, he's been flattened there.
Senesi.
And it's played forward.
Oh, can he get onto this? It's Rodrigo de Paul. Anderson gets over and intercepts. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Acuna. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Only partially clear. Gordon forwards and with intent. Still they trail and time is ticking away.
Romero.
Gordon is the guilty party there. Romero. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rice wins the... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He won't reach that. Rice. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust.
Spence. Anderson. Gordon is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
Gehi. White. Foden.
Rice with the short one. And that's aimed into the middle.
Senesi clears it away.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Kane. It's Kane!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Attempts a clearance.
Bellingham shot a goal!
He scored!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Otamendi. Simeone
Looks to get on the end of this.
Gehi. And it's Messi. Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice played into space. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Paul. Otamendi aimed forwards. Anderson. Foden has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
White.
Lovely bit of skill. Foden. And here's Kane.
Alvarez. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Messi. Simeone. Simeone.
Very nicely done. It's a mighty effort!
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
England, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rice. Anderson.
Stones.
Yehi. Rice.
Bellingham.
Yehi. Spence looks to the other side.
Bellingham.
Anderson.
Bellingham.
Bellingham. Chance for a shot!
Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Bellingham really felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Acuna. McAllister.
Paredes. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Foden with a definite foul there. And it's Rodrigo de Paul.
And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rice. It's just beyond his reach. Messi. Romero.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Gordon.
Bellingham. Out to the right. In towards the centre.
De Paul shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Anderson. Spence. De Paul. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Acuna. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Oh, good ball. And the shot!
Oh, he's really drilled it.
Now that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Oh, what a ball! That has been knocked clear. That's the throw. Nice looking ball. Rice in acres of space out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Hangs in across. Otamendi getting this one clear. Anderson. White. McAllister. Oh, Red, nice interception. White, gently done. Rice. Belly. Simeone. Senesi. Otamendi. Paredes. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rice. And it's played forward. And it goes cross-field. White. And here's Foden. Martinez sends that a long way. Bellingham forwards and with intent. White skims one in. He's cut it out. Simeone. Alvarez. Simeone. McAllister, aim forwards. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Simeone. Foden. And it's Kane. Over to the left. That is lovely. That's really well cleared. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Anderson. Stones. Simeone. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero. De Paul. Alvarez. McAllister. Muscular approach does pay off here. Messi. And that has sent him sprawling. Hit into the middle. And he's there to get it away. That has found him in acres of space. Simeone. And it's McAllister. Messi. McAllister. And here's Alvarez! Gordon. Rice, gently done. Gordon. Played down the flank. Now what about this cross? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's Messi. Gordon. And he's managed to get free. Spence. And here's Gordon. Now it's Kane. Great chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Messi. Well, he's found support out wide. De Paul with the delivery.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Anderson shifted upfield. Gordon knocks it out wide. Good take. Can he finish?
Oh, it's come loose.
Can he stop it going out?
Acuna gets good distance on it. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Stones clears it away.
It's out for a goal kick.
White.
Acuna does really well to win the ball there.
And it's Messi. De Paul. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Goes for goal! Just swings wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Played out to the right.
White.
Played into the middle.
And the keeper has it. Paredes forwards and with intent. And it's been played through. Pickford gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. White.
And it's played forward.
75 minutes played.
This is it then, now or never.
Messi. Delicate ball and it needs to be. That has been cut short.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress.
Some good work on the right flank here.
Foden. And here's Kane. Clearly not happy with that.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win.
Simeone is fouled.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Messi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Anderson.
Moved on forwards.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rice forwards and with intent. He came in hard, very hard. Paredes tries to dink it through. England are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Otamendi. Simeone with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Paredes. Messi. De Paul.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Takes a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Thumps it clear.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's De Paul. Romero. De Paul. Showing good feet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, great header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Messi. He can get that clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Romero shifted upfield.
Argentina really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's White. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Paul. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Otamendi. Foden. White. Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foden head out towards the right wing. And that was very necessary.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Acuna,
Aim forwards. Anderson, and it's lofted through here.
Kane.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, smashing header!
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Paul wins the duel this time. Simeone.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there.
Foden. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think.
Yes, it is. Gets it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Stokes. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting...
It's Kane! And that's a real chance missed.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
De Paul.
Argentina going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Hall.
Deep cross, up he goes! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Romero. Kane. And here's Bellingham.
Now that's well seen too.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Yep, it's a corner.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's a little off target. Bellingham. They are right into last chance territory.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Played out to the right.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the finish!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And back to the goalkeeper. Stones. Bellingham. Stones. Stones played out to the left flank.
And here's Gordon.
Now it's Kane.
And it's Bellingham.
And here's Foden.
Decent chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Simeone.
Acuna.
Alvarez.
Kane does really well to win the ball there. Romero. It is now or never. Time is against them.
Alvarez!
Kane gets flagged offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Senesi. Acuna.
Simeone.
Oh, sweet feet.
Delivered with swing.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's going direct. It's anyone's ball now. Tries to get it clear.
Anderson. Hall.
They are right into last chance territory.
Rice.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Calmly anticipates.
Out to the right.
Simeone.
Romero. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. and it's hoisted clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
White gently done.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Simeone.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's played forward.
Romero. Oh, that's nice.
Here's the chance to cross.
Messi.
Goes short. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never.
Ball comes in. Senesi